Fresh-faced Joe McElderry was just 18 years old when he won the 6th series of The X Factor back in 2009. His debut single, The Climb, reached #1 in the charts, and his future looked promising. But Joe was marred by controversy early on in his career when he became the unwitting victim of a campaign to stop X Factor winners from always landing the Christmas #1. The Facebook-based campaign was successful in its bid to get Rage Against the Machine song Killing in the Name to the festive top spot instead. X Factor mogul Simon Cowell said at the time, "I'm gutted for Joe because a #1 single meant a lot to him. But I have to congratulate John and Tracy Mortar, who started the Facebook campaign. Get the news you want straight to your inbox. Sign up for a Mirror newsletter HRE." After hackers got into his Twitter account and outed him, Joe came out as gay in an emotional statement in 2010. "I have always been a very honest person, and so it is important for me to continue to be honest," he wrote on his website. "It has been the most amazing year so far and I feel so privileged. It's also been a time of real self-realization and I feel as if I have grown up so much in these few months." He later told The Sun, "I think the Twitter thing was the point when I realized I was gay. I'm feeling good about it, it's liberating. Now I can just get on with my life." Joe landed a record deal with Simon's label Psycho as part of his prize, but he was dropped in 2011 after his single Someone Wake Me Up sold a meager 7,000 copies. He said it was actually his decision for the label to drop him, telling the Shields Gazette he called a meeting where he expressed unhappiness, but insisted there was no dispute. "I really like Simon Cowell and always think very highly of him," he said. "There's no hard feelings there never has been and never will be." That same year, Joe would battle more strife as he and his mother became the victim of a terrifying stalker ordeal. The perpetrator was found guilty after Joe and members of his family gave evidence during the harassment trial. The court heard how he turned up at Joe's house on more than one occasion and sent him abusive tweets. It was also claimed he knocked on Joe's door while the singer was in the bath, and a friend answered the door and said he was not home. He then headed to Joe's old house where he found the star's mother Eileen and told her that her son was a liar, the court heard. "I was feeling quite shaken and confused, and a bit creeped out," said Joe, according to the Evening Standard. "My mum sounded very alarmed and distressed and told me to lock the doors. The following day, Eileen saw the man in a local supermarket and called the police," it was reported. "My mum rang and said the stalker is back and has in Asda," said Joe. "She sounded really upset, but she was more concerned where I was and if I was with anyone. After that I went and locked the door. We spent the evening writing out our statement when suddenly a police van pulled up and he was put into the van. I felt intimidated that someone would be standing in the dark outside my house and scared because it was Christmas Eve and it was the last thing I wanted to think about. I understand that I'm on the public platform and I appreciate the support I get, but I don't think I should be made to feel unsafe in my own home." The judge fined the man £1,000 and ordered him to pay £915 in costs, also handing him a 5-year restraining order preventing him from contacting Joe or his mother. Joe set his sights on reality TV, starring on a string of shows including Pop Star to Opera Star, which he won, and The Jump. He has embarked on several tours over the years, including 50 dates across the UK in 2014, and has appeared in pantomimes back in Newcastle. The 30-year-old became a stage star in The Who's musical Tommy, as well as playing the titular role in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat from 2016 to 2017. And has got big plans in 2022, COVID permitting. He will be heading off on his Freedom Tour, performing George Michael songs in a homage to his hero who sang with him in the X Factor final. "To this day I still have to pinch myself that I got to sing with George," said Joe. "It was an absolute honor and privilege and is a memory that will remain with me forever." Do you have a story to share? Email webfeatures@trinitymirror.com.